The teenagers' viewpoint. In almost any community or campus there are some couples who are so open in their love-making that other young people feel responsible for correcting the situation. The annoyance of socially sensitive students at the behavior of some couples at dances and social affairs is understandable. They want their affairs to look nice. They don't want to be embarrassed by conduct that is not suitable in a public place. They feel that it's unfair to those who don't date to carry on so obviously. When young people themselves assume responsibility for their behavior at school and social functions, the adults in charge do not need to interfere. An overly demonstrative girl can be asked by the other girls to be more restrained. If this is done privately, perhaps in the powder room, neither the girl nor her date need be embarrassed. Similarly, a couple of fellows can pull aside an ardent male and suggest a less objectionable way of showing his affection. Dates in dorms. Women's dormitories face the problem of keeping the conduct of dating pairs within respectable bounds. Girls who live in a college dormitory share the public lounges with several scores or even hundreds of other co-eds for the entire college year. Any one girl cannot be as free with her visiting date as she could be in the privacy of her own home. She is expected to meet certain standards of conduct that are acceptable to her dormitory mates. Just what constitutes socially acceptable dating behavior in a dormitory parlor has been the subject of discussion on many a campus. The girls themselves in dorm meetings tend to agree on the following standards: keep the lights on, do not close or lock the doors, keep feet on the floor, show consideration for others, acknowledge the dorm mother as the responsible adult at hand, maintain a pleasant home-like atmosphere. Such standards assume that dating pairs will enjoy the freedom of the situation by assuming responsibility for it. They acknowledge the rights of the non-dating co-eds as well as the privileges of the dating pair. They recognize the problem of the dormitory matron in maintaining decorum acceptable to the larger constituency. They grant that girls should be able to entertain their dates in an atmosphere that is pleasant and homelike within the dormitory parlors. They want dates to be welcome, responsible, and cooperative. Necking and petting may become rampant where there are few other activities for dating pairs to enjoy together. In the town where there are active youth organizations, on the campus where there is a good social program, too much or too promiscuous lovemaking is not apt to be a major problem. This is a challenge to the community and the campus to provide a variety of wholesome functions in which both boys and girls can participate either as dates or as unaffiliated individuals. This is a responsibility for any or all of the persons involved. If such programs are lacking, young people should call it to the attention of their adult leaders and request that together some more adequate provisions be made for the social life of the community. Results do not appear overnight, but progress can be made if enough people care about the situation to work toward its improvement. Summing up, love is one of the sweetest experiences known to humankind. In it, a man and woman can express the highest and best that they know. It lies at the core of any courtship, and at the heart of the home. The expression of affection is nothing to be ashamed of or to feel guilty about. When two people love each other, each is a better person for the expression of their mutual feeling. Such significant sentiments are too sweet to spoil with shoddy makeshifts and promiscuous playing around. The problem is not whether or not to express affection, but rather with whom, and when, and where, and how, and for what purpose, and to what end. The answers to such questions must be discovered by each boy and girl. For in dates and dating, a boy and girl play out the eternal drama of the sexes in whatever roles they believe theirs to be, with each other, and in life. Sexual relations before marriage. You may not be dating long before you meet up with the question, why not go all the way? Premarital chastity used to be taken for granted. Today some people question it as a standard of behavior. Others openly brag of their own premarital experience and urge the uninitiated to do likewise. Now more than ever it is necessary for a young person to decide upon personal standards of sexual conduct.